Hey guys! Thanks so much for joining us for our first lesson of the Beatitudes. Today we're going to join a huge crowd of people who are following Jesus. And Jesus at this time, he was changing everything. We need to pack a few things to make our journey so that we can go visit Jesus. So imagine you have a small bag with you that you're going to take along on this journey. Okay, what would you bring? Let's fill our bags together. We don't have very much. So let's bring some bread. Bread. Maybe we should bring a couple coins or two. Definitely bring some water. All right. And I think I'll bring this towel. It'll help us. I can use it to sit on, and I can use it to cover myself up when I get cold. All right, so these are some good things that we'll pack in our bag. So you see, life was extremely difficult for many of the people who followed Jesus. There was a small group of wealthy people who had a lot of money, land, and honor, okay? And they controlled almost everything. Money and land were some of the most powerful things a person could have back in Jesus's time, all right? So another important thing was honor. To have honor meant to have people's respect and to belong. Well, the same group of people made decisions in their government, which helped them get more money and more land and more honor. And those decisions also made life harder and poorer for others by taking the money, the land, and the honor away from them. This is what we call nowadays, we call this an oppressive system. And Jesus couldn't wait to show the people how backward that all was. And so Jesus began to help them by healing people of all kinds of sicknesses and telling them about God's kingdom. You could kind of think of kingdom as the way the world works or is set up, generally under a king. And after healing so many people's hurts and pains, Jesus cared for them in another way. He brought them up a mountain and he sat them down to teach them, bringing healing to their hearts, to their souls, and to their minds. We need to join Jesus up on that mountain. We'll have to take a hike. Hiking and climbing require energy. So let's take our bread out of our packs and pretend to eat it. I'm not going to pretend, I am going to eat it. Hiking and climbing also require hydration. So don't forget to drink out of your water bottle. And when you're ready, let's take a hike. Today, we'll do some hiking by doing a lot of marching up that hill, okay? So you can follow along with me, march in place. If you can't march in place, use your fingers and pretend you're marching in place. But otherwise, let's get our heartbeats going and go up that mountain and hike up there together, all right? All right. Wow, guys, hiking up mountains can be hard. Move those arms. Getting up this mountain. Almost. Whew! We made it. All right, so on this mountain, Jesus is gathered with people around him, and he told them that God wants everyone to have all they need and no one to be harmed or oppressed. In God's kingdom, there is an abundance, more than enough food, money, love, and resources for every child of God to thrive. And when there's enough for everyone, no one needs to fight or oppress anyone else. Everything Jesus taught and did was about breaking down hurtful, oppressive systems and building up God's kingdom of abundance. Instead, Jesus listed 9 ways that people are blessed. And to be blessed means to be happy in the fullest. 1, people often thought happiness happened because of their situation or their circumstances, or how life was going for them at that moment. People still think that today. The kind of people Jesus described as blessed or happy seems strange. Jesus said happy or blessed people are those that we might usually think of as unlucky or having a lot of trouble. Jesus' topsy-turvy teaching showed them that they are loved, they are special, and they are not alone. Secondly, he encouraged the people up on the mountain to see that this in one another too. Jesus blessed people through his actions and his words. He gave them hope. So thanks for joining us this week. All right, so over the course of the next 9 weeks or so, we're going to talk about the 8 Beatitudes. All right, so we'll talk about these more in depth in each one of them. All right, we hope you'll join us here again next week, and we'll see you again. Bye. Outtakes. Going down the mountain is a lot easier than going up the mountain. How long will it take me to get down? It's gonna be fast. Whee! Woohoo! But now I have to clean my socks. Way too much sand.